Hello everybody, hello, it's Shafiq here. It is 2 weeks away from Christmas Eve, so I hope you're all ramping up and looking forward to it. But most importantly, this is a little bit of midweek motivation on a Thursday for a change, so I hope you're doing well. And for those of you that see me for the first time, my name is Shafiq Lasanti. I'm a coach, an author and a speaker. But most importantly, I am the survivor of those 2 suicide attempts that I'm quite happy to talk about. If you want to get a copy of the book, there's no shame, www.shafiqempowermentcoaching.co.uk, or go to all your Amazon sites, etc. But the reason for this blog today is about words and how words can really disempower you. And what I mean by that, as somebody who has had a trying time and has suffered from mental health conditions in the past, I really did find that words were my nemesis. I would visualize words and what people would say and put my own conclusion or my own results based on what people say. And these words can be very paralyzing. So sometimes people can say things and it can be quite innocent, but you will create your own story off the back of it. And the reason for this is what with COVID and what with Christmas and lockdowns and second lockdowns and possible third lockdowns and spikes and everything else, these are all words and we're living through it. But many people are living through it with a different energy, with a different outlook, with a different take on it. I recently posted today a picture of the whole Santa and Christmas and NHS workers looking after Father Christmas. Now, we won't get involved in conspiracy theories and what I think about COVID, etc., etc. What I care about is our mental health. But that is a very emotive image, and those are very emotive words. But they're words, okay? Those words aren't actually physically holding me back. It's not a physical barrier. It's not 2 hands around my neck. It's not a gun pointed at my head. They're just words. They're out there in the ether. So they shouldn't really have to paralyze us the way we do. But they only paralyze us and they only stop us from being the person that we want to be if we give them the emotion. So if people are talking behind our backs, if people have said stuff, if people have written stuff about us, okay, it's on paper, it's out there, it's on social media, it's in the print, whatever it might be. And trust me, I've had my fair share of doubters. But what I learned was that my mental health and my poor mental health and my breakdown and my 2 attempts of my life were largely based on words and the emotion that I gave to those words and how they literally crippled me. And my recovery and the way I am now and the place that I am now is the fact that I learn and I choose and I understand not to give those words or what is said, what is written or whatever it might be, any emotion. So when you see terrifying news headlines, when you see images, you have 2 choices. You can acknowledge it, you can look at it, you can process it, but thereafter is your decision to whether become fearful and consumed by it or to accept what it was and to acknowledge it and acknowledge it as just words and phrases and images. And that's a powerful thing to realize, that you have that much control. And that is also equally powerful to realize that you have that much control in being the person that you want to be. Choose positive words, choose those positive influences, choose to visualize, choose to see where you want to go. I only became the person I am now with that clear head, with that forward thinking, with that zest for life, with that desire to succeed, with that desire to teach. I've been known as a word warrior for the way that I speak and the way that I put myself out there. Now I like that. I like that image because the words are so powerful. And just as much as those words are powerful, it's the thoughts and the images that you put towards them. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. There's nothing more profound than that. And we learn that from an early age. But we tend to lose that innocence of youngness or childhood, is a more appropriate word, childhood, and then tend to put life experiences on those words and those emotions through life, and then it starts to cripple us. Okay, so leading up to Christmas, 2 weeks away, today is Christmas Eve. Remember to be mindful of the words that you use, the mindful of the words that you acknowledge, the mindful of the words that you give energy to, and choose to maybe tweak your dialogue with positive, upbeat words. Have a great day. If you want to get in contact with me for coaching and one-to-one sessions and all the other bits and pieces that I do, you know how to get in contact with me, www.shafiqempowermentcoaching.co.uk, or hit me up with a DM or find me on all my other social media handles. Have the most amazing day. Stay positive, Remember, you've got to believe to succeed, and crucially, there's no shame. All the best. Bye.